now, but we're back in action. Yeah, so I started up before because I saw someone shared this thing, and it's someone's just uploaded the entire Pokemon the Movie 2000 onto Facebook. Just the whole movie.
I watched that as a kid.
Video is an hour and 17 minutes long.
Holy shit.
Someone sat there and uploaded it to Facebook.
So last I remember, Tyrion tried to push the dude back into the acid and failed.
Sure.
Yeah, he rolled a 21. That's right, because we just left off at that point.
Yeah, and that roll still isn't showing up for me.
Yeah, it probably didn't go through because that's when the servers
It
died.
probably never got
Got
through.
lost
Sarah,
in the ether.
That means it didn't happen.
So, roll again.
Yeah, try again.
Impress me.
That's where we were.
Oh, you really want me to impress you?
Yes. Get
Yeah,
that.
then.
20.
Critical failure.
29 hit.
Oh, that's
You're
better.
going to hit. So 7.
To the acid he goes.
Opportunity attack?
No, I have staff mastery.
Oh, I keep thinking that.
Alright, so he's gonna get pushed one back into the acid. He's gonna acid. Yeah. So he'll take another automatic 5, and he's slowed, and he's got acid to rub off on his body. And he falls in screaming in pain.
For the second time.
He's on the edge, so it's probably more just like his shins.
Still sucks. But
It's like, ah! Our feet!
But the question is, his whole body and clothes are cracking. So, will that be all to her?
That was all on my turn.
Clara, she's gonna just keep hacking away at these plants.
Oh my gosh!
I love how it was like, oh, she's free from the roots. No, I meant Rowan. Just like, oh.
Well, she couldn't be freed anyway. You can't
Yeah,
slide out of roots.
I know, but it was just funny how she just like got denied her technical freedom. It was just funny. I know it couldn't have worked. It was just.
Where did it go? I'm glad I didn't close any of my PDFs.
I'm not so glad that I closed mine because I was planning to go to bed if this took much longer.
Alright, so she does another 9. She's just about free, though. Not entirely. Her legs are the only thing stuck now. Flick! Clara's obviously got the rest of this under control.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I will sustain my power, move action, approach, and standard action, attack him.
With 7 extra damage.
Which goes through anyway, right? Even if I
Yeah.
miss.
So 19 versus Will. That will unfortunately miss. So it still takes the shockwave from your sword that's been blessed. And he's just standing in the acid, and they immediately come over to Thunder, strikes him. He kind of stutters, and the acid kicks it around a bit.
Okay, that's all I will do.
So, the acid stops glowing in rainbows as the hypnotic pattern starts to fade. So, he's way up in the air. He's going to try and do... You can actually see the air starting to spark as he's going to do another one of his lightning attacks that you'd see.
Oh, Lavitz? Wait, Lavitz is attacking Ku?
No, Lavitz is getting
Who's
attacked.
attacking rabbits?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You could actually see sparks in the blackness up above where Ku was. Start to kick up and illuminate most of the area above. 15. That will actually not hit. As Lavitz notices the few sparks, he turns around and just in time moves just barely out of the way as the lightning strikes the ground right in front of you. Flick. Sorry! Lavitz, since he's just sitting here in the acid for the moment, since he doesn't have much option, he's going to try and do a Shadow Surge. And this will be against First Fortitude, against Flick, Magnus, and Clara. Flick.
What's this verse?
Magnus.
Fucking hell.
Fortitude. Clara.
Just fortitude, alright. Well, the only way he'd miss me is if he rolled a 1, so...
Oh.
He misses me.
Alright. So, with that...
Since I was invisible to him.
Invisibility is so
Invisible.
I'm invisible, and that makes me invincible.
Thank you, Ricky.
Thank you, Ricky.
7,
Yes, the natural
Except to
one.
Magnus.
and then that's half damage to anybody that misses, actually, so...
Takes 16.
Forta,
Oh, it still does.
half damage. So it's just 4 damage to you, Flick, and then it dazes both Magnus and Clara.
I thought you round down on damage.
Do you? Alright, then 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
oh.
round up in Warhammer.
Wait,
Um,
really?
Yeah, Warhammer rounds up.
That's awesome. Oh, well, that's scary, but
As a immediate reaction, he just takes 10 radiant damage from my Emerald Shield.
So immediately just gets hit with radiant damage, and it blows up even worse on him. You can see it chewing through the shadows that are seeping out of him. And you can see it just burns him even worse from that.
Awesome.
He is not having a good day. Holy shit.
And with that, he's just going to shift out 1.
I'm pushing back in. I'm gonna do it.
And then balls first acid first. So he's still slowed, but no longer burning from acid. And yeah, don't forget, if you hit him, you should get was it 4 health points back or 5?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got 4 health points back. Sweet.
Rowan.
Let's see. What should I do here? She's gonna just step up, and since everything's been working great so far, I'm gonna mark him and Holy Strike. Here we go. Not really well anymore. I assume the 21 doesn't hit. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just holds out his sleeve and it hits right on the sleeve, but it doesn't actually go through, and he manages to push it away.
Accursed dark magics.
Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Magnus.
I am dazed. What to
That's
do?
a save ends, just to let you know.
Alright, I will keep that in mind.
Do you have superior will?
Sadly, no.
Death will become trivial for us next level, though. I can bring you back from the dead.
Okay, cool. Fuck. Oh. I don't. Fuck it, I'll charge him then. That's about all I can do with my one move. The one action I get. Basic. No combat advantage. Charging.
So that'd be 24?
No, 23.
23.
I'm good with my macros. I factor in.
Unfortunately, that will not hit. He manages to just barely push your rapier aside so it goes past him.
Bugger. Alright, well, time to know my save. Oh, there we go.
Perfect. Turn.
I told you about my Lord and Savior, the acid pit. Let me reintroduce you. You didn't seem to be too interested in her the last time.
23 to hit.
He has combat advantage or some other bullshit.
He does not have that on him right now. Cool, missed that. So that will actually unfortunately miss.
Typical.
Managed to see the ice bowling ball coming by again, and just like a matador, flings his cape and it just goes right under.
I hate this guy. It's going in my bag of holding. Oh yeah, by the way, also I crank up the gloves to 11. I'm gonna try to knock this guy out.
Oh, God.
If he doesn't need to breathe,
Oh, no.
that means that I have 8 hours of a knocked out vampire in my bag to interrogate.
Oh, jeez.
So Clara, she gets one move, and she's just gonna spend her time hacking away at the last of the roots. She does 6 damage to it, and she manages to cut the rest of it off, so she's no longer restrained. But that was the entirety of her turn.
Gonna make her save.
Save, and she saves against dazed. So she's back in action.
Cool.
Quick.
Alright. Remove that. Around the acid.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
And just attack him. I have CA for this. Oh.
Unfortunately, he sees you coming, and you in particular, he doesn't like. So
Of course.
That's the high ground.
he manages to keep an eye on you and push away your icy skewer again.
Okay, that's it.
Alright. So, let's see. He'll shift over to here. Flick, make a melee basic.
For shifting?
No, just melee basic.
Okay.
Alright, 20. Alright, so after he moves back, you could see him start to bring his arcane magic into focus again. It looks like he's trying to focus it through his eyes. And he immediately stares at Rowan. And he's going to try and beguile you.
Oh shit.
And he looked at
Oh
me.
shit.
And I looked
this
at
is
him.
versus your will.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Alright, so you are dominated. Save ends.
well, great.
I don't want Owen trying to cut me.
Yeah, it's not gonna be you, to be honest. I assume that Dominate... Wait, so does he attack... Does he ask her to attack specific people, or does it work off of...
When it's your turn, I can choose one of your melee, not melee basic, but one of your at-will powers to attack your allies.
Well, good thing I used them all up. Jeez.
Well, no, it's I
At
can't
will.
use dailies and I can't use encounters.
okay.
It's all
Okay.
all the ones that are in
That'd
green.
be so bullshit if you could use dailies.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Alright, so
Yeah.
we're slow. He's still slowed. Ku, unfortunately, seeing his lightning getting dodged, he's pretty sad about that. So he's just going to try and do another phantasmal assault, so you have the advantage.
Didn't he just go? How's it back to Ku?
How did it?
Did it mess up or something?
It looks like it did rewind somehow.
Because he just went.
Yeah, it just got messed up.
I just went and he just went.
Yeah.
He just
What
went
the
to
hell
what the
happened there?
fuck?
Maybe.
Rowan's turn. Okay.
So,
What does Rowan do?
what's your at wills, Rowan?
Oh, Holy Strike and Ardent Strike.
Which one hits heavier?
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. They hit about the same, but Holy Strike is good against marked targets, and Ardent Strike is good at marking targets.
All right, Ardent Strike, Magnus.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Yeah.
Minnow. Well, actually, you got to re-roll that one. That one.
It did. It was rerolled.
There's still
One, and then
one.
turned to 6.
Yeah, it's 6 + 8.
Ah, all right. So 14. 14 damage to Magnus.
And you're marked now, Magnus.
So now you can make your save end, Rowan.
Oh god.
And this is a charm. Do not forget. You have a bonus to this.
Oh, I do! Wait! Oh, wait, no, I need to use it. Never mind. Let me see real quick. What does...
You have fifth wind.
Fifth wind.
8th wind.
Ninth wind.
685th wind. Oh yeah.
Alright, so I get a +2, right?
Yep.
Oh! God.
Crushed it.
So basically, after he forces you to strike Magnus once, he immediately snaps you out of it, and now you know what it felt like for Magnus to be stabbing Tyrion.
And Rowan screams out, "Get out of my head!" and just punches her face.
Alright, so, Magnus.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm not even dazed now, but hang on. First up, because I'm so great, I'm not even going to use one of my charges. Instead, I'll use my minor to use revitalizing incantation. Yeah. What is my plus 13 health, and I also get plus 13 temporary health. And then shift one forward and use my Scorpion Claw Strike. Damage.
24 versus C. That will not hit, unfortunately. You could tell it was just about to pierce into him, but he just barely got it out of the way.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, it's time. His favorite attraction.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Tyrion.
How fucked up is he looking?
You could tell he's pretty hurt. A lot of his body is cracked, and it looks like the shadows itself is about to come out of him. But he's not bloody.
Remember,
Stop,
guys,
buddy. What's the red
hit it,
circle
you get
for?
full health.
By the way, Magnus, you're no longer marked, so.
Let's go ahead and... I mean, as much as I'd love to use that, but I'm pretty sure I'd miss, because, you know, I'm unlucky. But what the hell. Ice Dragon's Teeth, for the sake of damage. Go! Oh, wow, it's reflex. 25.
That's gonna hit right in the money.
Money, 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 dollar, dollar.
So immediately the ice forms right in front of him. Doesn't even have enough time to react, and immediately blows up and just embeds ice shards into his chest. And with that, you actually see his body fully crack, and now his entire exterior shatters, and you just see an explosion of shadow and smoke. And this appears.
Holy sh! This isn't even my final form!
Allow me to go to my final form. What the
Holy shit.
sign up for this.
Don't forget your +4 health, Darren.
I won't.
Oh, do I get +4 health for hitting you?
No, it only works for the target that I marked with it.
Oh, okay, okay.
You have to hit him to get the +4.
Alright, that's the end of my turn. Well, I mean, unless I actually get the opportunity to react to it changing.
If you'd like to, because it's basically when he breaks out and you see this creature form You could see it's almost like ethereal, but there's still bits and pieces of organ and blood. It looks like a human torso with just like tendrils for legs floating there in front of you.
It's
Ew.
Shadowkeep.
His
I
neck-
can't take this hostage.
entire neck just seems to have extended out almost pretty much like a giraffe effect, and it's just shifted further from his body, and you could still see the teeth and blood forming down and going into smoke and recollecting on his body.
Oh my.
I
That is.
definitely didn't sign up for this, but this will make a nice trophy.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
You know, I'm gonna save my action point for a bit. Yeah, okay. I'm done.
And after you get him to that house, you just hear him in an echoing effect. Like, you broke it! You broke my form! I'll fucking rip your souls out!
Oh shit.
Oh. Well then.
Ginger dragons don't have souls.
Hey, nobody.
I think you're thinking of gingers.
Ginger dragon.
Hey, all dragons go to heaven.
My heavens, where I get to burn things.
So Clara's turn. As you see him shimmering, it looks the same as like the wraith's kind of shimmer, almost like fading in and out of reality. Clara, now finally free, sees this horrific thing, and kind of hesitates for a moment, and lifts up the blood red sword and starts coming around for a charge.
She can come this way, right?
Yep. That's pretty much the direction she's going.
I need to do this.
And go to charge right into the back there. So shoot it. And 24 amazingly goes to swing, and one of the tendrils manages to just meet it and bend a little. So even though it meets the edge of the blade, it slows it down just enough so it can't cut. Flick.
Okay. Shift 1. Then Icy Skewer. Is this CA right here?
Yeah, because it's a larger creature.
Okay. 29.
29. Oh, definitely. So immediately step to the side and rend your blade right through the middle of what you assume would be its abdomen. And you could actually feel like tendrils kind of like gripping onto you, like the organs itself are trying to grab onto your sword. And then you realize it's insubstantial, just like the wraiths.
Oh no.
So that's kind of.
Oh no.
Wait,
Okay.
he was a ghost wraith trapped inside of a human shell. Drinks blood to survive. What kind of fucked up asshole is this?
Okay, that's it.
Alright. Cool. He's not even sure what to do himself. But, let's see. He's gonna try and do a murderous twin. So let's see here. If he can even pull it off. He's been rolling bad tonight. Nope. Or wait, that would be 11, so 21? Still no. He's so fucked up he can't even focus, and also just being in this area and not even sure why the magic is being affected so badly, goes to cast the spell and completely corrupts it and doesn't even finish it.
He's way too drunk.
So let me bring this down so you can see his initiative order. There we are. So Lavitz's turn. He's going to make a grab for Flick.
So the mark doesn't disappear until the start of my next turn, correct?
Should be correct. Yeah.
Okay, so then he takes 10 radiant damage, or however much plus
So 10 radiant from your attack, and then another
Yeah. Yep.
10, so 20 total.
Just take 10 to the face.
And you could tell that burned through him greatly, and it was not negated in any way. Alright, so this... He's gonna try and grab Flick. This will be versus Reflex. And he gets a -1. So mark. So 22 versus Reflex.
Miss.
Alright.
And he takes 10 radiant.
Oh man. You guys were prepared.
Emerald shield, baby.
Goes to grab it, you immediately gets burned. And with that, he immediately turns around is in an act of desperation and burns another action point. And this
You
one,
could burn 2 action points. Dang!
he's gonna...
Oh, by the way, he also just takes 5 normal damage for attacking me for White Lotus ripoffs.
Really?
Yep.
So that's just untyped damage?
Yeah, just for attacking me, he just takes a little bit of damage.
Alright, so he's gonna try and grab Tyrion.
Excuse
Wait,
me.
again?
He's using an action point for another standard action.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Versus Reflex.
Oh yeah, you know, like I'd be surprised if he didn't hit.
Alright, so he sinks his claws into you and does 10 damage. And with that, let's see. Clara, Magnus, Flick, roll basic attacks.
Holy shit, this guy's... That was
I just say right now,
34.
Tyrion never dodges.
Oh fuck, yeah. So 20 cold. 22 versus he unfortunately will not hit. So he will take 10 from Flick, and then I have to roll Clara's damage. And he'll take... And so when you see her actually bring the sword down and connect with basically what is Shadow Demon Lavitz, it's not affected by the insubstantial. It actually reaches through the void and hurts him for the full amount. So with that, he's going to move, and Tyrion, you're going with him. And since you're grabbed by him, you cannot do anything.
Oh!
Wait, I can't do anything when I'm grabbed by him?
Well, you cannot refuse
Stop
him.
him.
Oh, typical.
Hey,
Oh, God.
He's taking you to the Shadow Realm.
And with that, he free action drops you in the acid.
Oh!
Get wrecked.
So take 5. You're immediately slowed. 5 ongoing acid damage.
Take 5, not even on my own turn.
It's automatic. It's an acid mire.
Oh, he's gonna get rocked. Son of a bitch.
And then he'll take... And then Rowan.
Alright.
He's kidnapping people.
Get back here! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Charge! I'm gonna remark him and holy strike him. Please, please. Caden Khalid! No! It was the freaking. They replaced my dice! I was rolling so high!
Caden Colleen, your prayer remains unheard.
So after you say that and you swing, he obviously just smacks the axe away. And he's like, Colleen has no power in this realm.
Oh,
And it just echoes through the halls. And after that, anyone with a perception above 15 actually hears a laughter from above.
If I call my perception's 14.
Passive perception.
Passive is 19.
19. Alright, see. Flick, you would hear that.
20
I would hear
boys.
Uh,
No, 17.
so, Rowan,
Laughter,
Flick, and Magnus, you hear laughter. Tyrion, you're splashing in acid.
Wait, so looking up, what do I see?
Blackness.
Is it a male or female voice?
Male voice. So, let's see. Then
Owen replies back, I didn't think it was possible for you to get any uglier. Clearly wrong.
Magnus.
guess I'll just move over to like here and then also charge up. Very little I can do now apart from just hitting him. You know, when I can actually hit him.
Oh, yes! So, you charge him.
Alright. Plus 4 health for me. Rowan gained 4 temporary hit points.
Sweet.
So you immediately charge him. You can see your blade pass through, but it's not enough to, like how Clara's had sunk in, even though it cuts parts of his flesh. So, Magnus, or not, what? Tyrion.
Rock armor.
Alright, you're gonna pull up rock armor, and immediately as you just pull it up, you get covered in the acid rocks, but it doesn't matter anyway.
Don't forget to take the 5 ongoing.
Yeah, 5 ongoing.
Where am I taking that from? Do I take that at the very start?
Yeah,
Yes.
acid.
Yeah.
You're basically swimming in acid right now.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore, so.
Yeah.
I now resist 6 damage, so. I can now take a bath in the acid. Which is really retarded when I think about it. And you know what? I'm just gonna try to forcefully break the grapple with Dragon Frost.
He already just dropped you.
Oh,
He let
Really?
you go completely.
hey, how nice of him.
He basically dragged you in and just drop kicked you into the fucking acid.
That's really, really rude of him. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to... Burning spray!
Oh yeah, that's definitely him. Oh fuck. Immediately from the acid, you just see Tyrion rise up covered in rocks, even though he's up to his chest in acid. Immediately just raises his hands and burns holes deep into the mist forms and tendrils of his body. Are you gonna stay there?
Yeah, that doesn't matter to me anymore.
Alright. So, as you're staying there, you could actually see the acid visibly clinging and trying to pull you down further. And you actually sink about half a foot, and it's now up to your neck.
Really?
Yep. You could feel. It feels like the acid itself is trying to pull you under.
Can I still move? Because if that's happening, I'm gonna get out, but like, otherwise...
I have to wait till your next turn because you just ended there.
This it only happens when he says I end my turn.
Alright, so Clara. She sees a small emergency of Tyrion sinking in acid. She's not sure what she can do, so she'll just focus on trying to bring the beast down. So 1, 2, 3.
Don't worry about it, I usually bathe in acid.
6.
Helps clean the scales.
Oh god. Good combat advantage. And with this, she's actually going to do a whirling slash with the new blade and try and push him into the acid as well.
Oh, come on!
18. Unfortunately not, so she brings it around. He already knows now that that blade can hurt him far more physically than your magic weapons. And he immediately just reels and coils it and just smacks it into the ground before she can finish getting the full wind up. What?
Can I stand here?
Yeah.
Since I'm a small character, like right on the
Yeah,
edge
you could
there?
definitely stand there without getting sucked in.
Move there.
It
minor-
sucks you in. No, fuck.
Oh fuck. Minor sustain and standard. I'm gonna treacherous advantage and push Tyrion out.
Alright. Super.
How the fuck does this look?
Basically, he runs over and he realizes you didn't move, but you're still sinking. So he just I would imagine, runs over, kicks you in your head that's still sticking out, and you stumble over and just enough to like splash out of the acid.
I think it's more of like a magical, like forceful push. Like he like kicks me, like it stops for a second. Then it's like, whoa! Fly.
Oh, Tyrion forgot to make your save.
What am I saving to them?
The acid and slug.
I was in the acid. That's why I didn't save to end it.
Well, you could have.
I mean, does it really fucking matter at this point?
True. You were taking an acid bath.
Yeah, like I really don't think I can save against it until my turn.
I fail horribly.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Unfortunately, he sees you.
I spent all my effort pushing Tyrion out of the.
Oh god! So he sees you pushing Tyrion, and he just immediately sees the blade coming for him, and he just completely smashes it down.
He doesn't fall for it.
So
Okay, that's it.
he's just gonna float 1, 2, 3, and just launch a phantasm. Running out of spells. No. As the phantasm comes down, you can actually see the response from Lavitz. He immediately just reaches a claw out and shatters the phantasm as the magic's not strong enough to maintain. So, Lavitz's turn. Since he's bloodied, he now has another surge. So, he's going to do another shadow surge. You can actually see the tendrils on the bottom half of his body extend out, and this is going to be against Magnus, Rowan, and Flick.
Versus what?
Versus Fortitude.
I'm not even going to... unless you roll a 1, it hits. So
I could. So this one's versus you. So Rowan and Flick.
Ooh. Yep.
That's necrotic damage, and 16 damage save ends all of you, and dazed.
What do you mean save ends?
Save ends against the daze.
Oh, for days. Okay.
I only took 3 damage.
Can you have him take a nice 10 radiant for me?
Yes, I can. Immediately burns out and reels as the tendril strikes you, but then just is burnt horribly by radiant light. Rowan.
I have
one
superior
step.
will.
Oh yeah, so you can make a save against the daze right now.
For the first time.
Dang it! Oh, actually, I'm gonna heroically will.
Heroic effort. Push it over, you're no longer dazed. You have full actions.
Okay, then I'm going to second wind because I need it.
Superior will is finally coming to play.
Oh wait, actually, Magnus you still have a bit of your aura, right?
Yeah, I haven't used it at all. I don't think
Alright.
anyone else has either. I'm the only one
Alright.
that's taken like proper heavy damage.
2d6, right?
Yeah. I intentionally used my alternative healing power on myself because it's more effective.
Okay.
Aura is so ridiculous.
Okay. So, let's Holy Strike him again, please, please, come on, give me back my dice. Nope.
Nope.
God
Man,
damn
we've been
it.
rigged. How many ones have you two rolled since we came back?
It's the new servers, man.
Servers
Man.
the first two.
420.
Alright.
Well, I got nothing else.
Magnus. Dazed.
I'm dazed, but that's fine because I don't really have many alternative things to do other than stab him.
It doesn't
So
take a minor
I
to
will.
sustain.
Huh?
Does it take a minor to sustain? I can't remember. Your aura.
Just what? Take a minor? No.
Do it.
It's a minor once to activate it, and that's it.
That's fucking amazing.
By the way, he takes 5 cold damage for attacking me. I forgot. For my riposte.
Very nice.
Riposte only works if you hit him.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I missed that last one. Okay, never mind. He doesn't.
Alright.
Alright, no charge. Oh, well, look, there's my one.
So he's
Curse, boys!
in his ethereal form.
Wow.
As he's floating there, you could actually see his body like shifting and swaying,
Alright.
like a squid in water,
I'm still dazed.
like a squid in water, and it just keeps shifting through the air. Body almost wraps around your weapons, denying them for piercing his body in flesh.
It's fast.
He's real fast. So turn 5 ongoing, so that's negated by rock armor anyway.
I was watching an anime about running, and I don't know why I was still surprised when they said he's fast.
That's such a given. Like, how could you?
I should have expected it.
I expect he's fast from about 90% of the animes that I watch.
It was the first episode.
Okay, come on. So they're gonna show a character the main character wants to look up to, and they're gonna be all like, "It's fast." Oh my god.
No, it was the main character that was fast. 'Cause the main character's like, I don't want to be in this gay running club. That's for gays. And then they like conned him into doing a race with them, and they're like, he's fast. It's like, fuck, damn it.
Turn, your turn.
I 5-foot step. Then I perform the rite of burning spray. Ooh,
Oh yeah, definitely.
it's my burning spray rig today. Jeez.
Very nice.
Does Tyrion also utter a thank you to Flick?
I mean, I don't know. Let me actually roll to see if I saw you kick me in the back of the head. Because I probably would have just been staring at the spirit.
Yeah.
Okay, let me roll perception. I probably saw it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Alright, so.
Can't do my accent because there are people sleeping like 5 feet away from me.
Okay. Any other actions?
No.
Save ends.
I
Even
mean-
though it doesn't matter, but roll it anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
So Clara,
Comfortably still dripping acid.
in your new form of acid rocks.
I just become the thing.
So is anyone dreadfully hurt?
I'm not.
No.
I need more.
Alright.
Just
Yeah,
to
do I
fight
gain?
dreadfully.
Do I gain 4 HP again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every time
because you hit him.
Oh.
Any attack that hits him will grant 4 HP.
Define dreadfully.
Wait, I didn't do the other. Hit him earlier too, so. Back up.
Josh.
Dreadful? Or dreadfully?
No, define dreadfully is in dreadfully hurt. Define dreadfully.
Fuck.
Like, do you are you just asking who's the most hurt, or?
Yeah. Pretty much that.
Probably me. I'm at just over half.
Alright, so she is going to do an aberrant howl, but you can actually see almost like a silver shimmer from her eyes when she does it now while holding the sword. And you can actually see the pommel illuminate a little with the blood in it. So, and that's going to hit, and she will grant you 25 HP, even though, and 5 temporary to Magnus.
She's fast.
That's a lot of health.
Yeah. You definitely notice that the sword is empowering her abilities.
I wish I had a sword that empowered my abilities, jeez.
Now you guys know what I saw in the vision. She would save our lives.
Immediately does 18 damage as well, and when you see this, the blade sink in, it is not hindered by the shadow or the insubstantial whatsoever. You could see the sword itself almost reaching through and just clamping onto his flesh as it slices through. Flick.
I sustain my power and end my turn. And fail my save, because the fucking Roll20 servers.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I
What the heck? This is not fair. They
hold
took
on,
away
guys.
all of our hard
There we
Oh
go.
my
That's
God.
for Ku. And
we gotta shut down the servers to upload some code to fuck these people specifically.
Specifically, yep.
just these people.
These people are in the middle of a boss fight. Quick, shut down the server. We need
They're
to put in
doing
the
way
code that
too
makes them
fucking
roll
good.
one.
Oh, this is not even not cool. This is not cool.
Alright,
This is
so
class.
Lavit's getting really sick of Flick's attacks with the ice blade. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's from his focus on you. It seems like he doesn't want to hurt Clara too much. It's almost like he has an interest in keeping her.
And he did snare her in probably his most powerful move.
So this would be
A move that
grab
left her
versus Flick, and that's first reflex and radiant from Ronin stuff, right?
Yep.
So 20.
Reflex that hits.
Alright, so he'll grab on, it does 10 damage as he sinks his claws into you.
What kind of damage? Normal?
Yeah, untype.
Okay. Well, he takes 10 radiant.
Alright, so he takes another.
Oh, wait. Actually, if I'm dazed, I don't think I can do reactions, right?
Correct.
Okay, so he doesn't take that. Damn it.
So, with that, he's going to action point and do Brutal Hunger. And you could actually see shadows and blood dripping out of his maw as the head extends down, stretching from his body. And this will be verse Fortitude.
First me?
Yeah. You're the one he has grabbed.
Hold on a sec. Oh, that hits.
Alright. So, 22 damage, you lose 2 healing surges, and what's your healing surge value?
Let's see. Healing surge value is 14.
14.
Damn, yours are savory.
So he gets 28 back. And,
Dazed, but I can make a free action. Right?
yeah, this is a free action, it doesn't require
Okay. Well, I get my melee basic since he bloodied me.
Alright. 22 versus AC, unfortunately not. So, as you try to slice him as he feasts on you, you bring up the blade and he just pivots his hand enough where it hits your elbow and it's just short of his neck.
Okay.
And before he finishes, as he's bringing you over while feasting, he'll shift one
Oh,
and it
fuck,
drags
okay.
you, and free action drops you in the acid.
Wow. Okay.
And he, as he, like, you could see the blood draining from his lips, well, actually his teeth where his lips should be. And he just sitting there like, delicious, all of you such succulent blood.
So I take 5 and then ongoing 5?
5, ongoing 5, and slowed.
Okay.
Well, we do adventure a lot, like our
And
blood
you did
does.
take note that Tyrion was being sucked under by the acid the longer he stayed there.
I'm going on.
Rowan,
She says, "Why does it always have to be about blood?" And steps forward and holy
Yeah,
strike.
If you have any magic healing, shoot over
yeah, he's
where I drowned to death in acid.
yeah, well, actually, it's 4 feet deep there. Well, actually, how tall
Is he
Tyrion?
already
How tall
drowning?
is Tyrion? Because it was up to Tyrion's chest, just about his neck when he got sucked
It's
under
a-
about half a foot.
Originally, I was 6 feet.
All right. Oh wow. So that's a 5-foot deep pool.
Is
Flick,
Slay
you're
on hand?
st- Flick, I would imagine you're submerged, seeing how you'd be 4 foot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but so I can't swim in this.
You could swim, so yeah. Roll me a swim check. First endurance.
Endurance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just stay above the acid water. Alright, yeah, you usually keep your head above the acid.
But I'm probably struggling though.
Yeah, you could feel it like gripping you and trying to pull you down and under it.
Yeah. Help!
Rowan, you could quite clearly see Flick literally struggling. His feet cannot touch the bottom.
Okay, so Rowan's gonna go over, and so is lay on hands a minor action?
What's
So,
Yeah, it should be a minor state on the
Okay,
sheet.
so simultaneously, like can she haul Flick out of the acid and heal him?
Yeah, I would imagine like lay on hands, you reach out while you grab his palm, heal him while you're pulling him up.
Yep. Okay,
But it
cool.
would still be, the lay on hands would still be a minor, and you would still have a standard to have to pull him out, because you're...
Right. No, I'm just curious. So what do I roll for that, or do I roll anything at all?
Basically, roll me athletics, because you're basically using your strength to verse the stickiness of the acid.
Okay, if you fuck me over on this roll 20, I swear.
Yeah, because you already used your heroic effort for this.
Fucking roll 20. Are you kidding me, man? I mean, it's not a 1, but seriously,
You
like.
stop. You're not in character. It's not giving you the benefits.
So you definitely help Flick keep his head above the acid, but it's not enough to pull him out of it.
Whatever. You Flick, you heal 16.
okay, thank you. And that takes your surge, right?
Yep.
So, let's see. Magnus.
Oh no, sorry. Oh wait,
Oh,
no,
so-
the mark faded, didn't it?
Yeah, if you end
Yeah.
there.
Damn. All right. Well, if I end there, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll
Last
just
I knew,
switch-
you would have to end your turn next to it just to keep it there.
All right. So I'm just gonna scooch on over a little closer to keep the mark.
Alright, so you still got your hand on Flick, and you scooch over just to maintain the...
Yeah, she's holding her shield out towards the shadow demon, but helping Flick with one arm.
Basically get him to focus on you, then drown your friend. Magnus.
But and drown your friend.
So-
But
Imagine
so
if you
little I
landed
can
a-
do from like I'm one step away, but I'm dazed. So I'm too close to charge, but I also can't just hit him.
Imagine if he dominated Rowan.
Oh,
Rowan,
gosh.
drown your friend in the acid. Like,
Oh, God.
Pushes
just
Flick
holds-
further in.
yeah.
Holds Flick's head under the water.
it's like one of those
Gentle
schoolyard
persuasion.
bullies. She's giving you an acid swirly.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Choice.
Going to make poor decisions.
Frickin' roll 20.
Is he gonna do it?
My goodness. Hang on, let me just check something first. To be certain, otherwise it'll be a waste of time. Alright. So, probably just wasting what little I have of my turn with poor decisions. But, I mean, if it works, then maybe it'll turn out better. Song of Discord. Damn it.
20 yeah, unfortunately not.
Hi there, James.
So,
Pirate James.
you start playing your song and focus your magic, and unfortunately you could tell that he's able to resist the power of the song.
He was trained in the Jedi arts by Cal.
Oh god.
Rick Jones.
Rick Grimes doesn't train people in the Jedi arts.
Tyrion. Rock 'em.
I mean, Chef Tyrion prepares the new dish, Ghosts on Fire.
Oh god.
What? It's French. Oh damn, it's not getting prepared this time.
Wow.
Unfortunately, he sees it coming, and you can see him kind of almost flatten out and go just above it.
Excuse me, I'm the only Dragonborn in the room. It is racist for you to avoid my attacks. I guess that'll be my turn since I also 5-foot stepped.
So Clara can see Flick's being hurt horrendously from this, so she's going to use an Aberrant Hull.
How many times per day can she that shit? Holy fuck.
The perks. The perks, baby. You're not quite sure what she is. 20.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Unfortunately, since she didn't connect, she's unable to focus the magic without the blood of the enemy. So she gets blocked by the shadow tendrils as well, unfortunately, and unable to help Flick.
Freaking Shadow Demon hacks roll 20. God damn.
Flick.
Okay. 5 ongoing.
Uh-huh.
Save. Stay up.
Oh, so you sustain and stay there?
Yeah.
Alright, so roll me endurance just so you don't go under.
Well, does he have an advantage for that? Because I'm helping.
Yeah, I'll give him +2. So you managed to keep your head above since Rowan still has your hand and helping you. Though you're a horrible swimmer, especially with these things pulling your legs down. Oh boy. The dangers of the mire.
The dangers of Shadow Demon hackers.
Yeah, he pulled like a wombo combo on me. Got like half my soul drained out. Dumped into acid, and I'm a little guy.
So
Pick it on the midget, hey!
So Ku actually manages to connect the spell again. He focuses and he's starting to get used to the magic in this place.
Wait, Ku can fly?
Yeah, he's flying right now.
Oh, damn.
He's 20 feet and straight up in the air.
I missed that.
I'll have him also teach me how to fly later.
So he does 10 damage, and now Lavitz is granting combat advantage to everyone.
Cool.
Alright, so this, as he sees Rowan holding on to Flick, he's going to make a grab for Rowan.
God.
They're intelligent, man. They're not fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Alright, if he keeps this shit up, I'm gonna throw my gunpowder bullets at him. I'm gonna action point to use
So
both
versus
of them.
reflex. Oh, yes.
Are you kidding
He
me?
sinks his claws straight through your shield into your arm and grabs tight. Clara's gonna get a melee basic.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Shook. Oh god. She does 9 damage to him. So you're grappled.
How much damage did he do to me?
He did 10 to you. And he's immediately. It's gonna break your grab on Flick's hand because he's gonna move 1, 2, and drag you over him, and free action drop you in the acid.
Holy shit.
Would Tyrion get an MBA?
Yes, actually, good point. So.
Oh yeah, you know, better watch out for my staff of withering.
Hey, it's something.
Let me go look at what my says.
What's your staff's ability if you hit with it?
I can weaken them.
Pretty sweet.
I mean, I'm gonna activate regardless. Because, you know, I don't really get to hit very many things in my life.
And +2 for CA.
Okay.
Oh Jesus! Yes, they'll hit.
Alright, okay, so it deals.
Would you like to activate your weakening?
Oh, of course I will. I never get to hit anybody with the staff anyway.
11.
I'm gonna go roll on down the specifics.
Alright, so he's weakened.
Okay, so the target is weakened, save ends.
Alrighty.
What is this 9 points of ninja that he has?
I have no idea where that came from.
It came up and the numbers on it just kept changing.
I think the server's tweaking out a little bit.
I was really confused. I'm like, what? Like 1, 6 points of
Let me roll to
ninja.
save.
2 points of ninja.
Yeah.
9 points of ninja.
It was changing.
Alright, yeah, that's right. He's got to still save against that. So, manages to save against weakened, unfortunately.
Immediately?
Yeah.
Is the save ends in effect the second it's applied?
End of turn. So he could just save.
Oh,
after
okay.
that.
Yeah, you hit him on his turn.
So Rowan, you fall in. You're 6 feet, so it's up to your chest right now. Take 5 ongoing, and you are taking 5 ongoing acid and slowed save ends. Flick just saw Rowan get carried over him and then splash down right in the middle of it. And he's just here laughing like, armor so heavy shouldn't be in water.
Things without mouths should keep their tongue shut. That doesn't make any sense, bro.
You just hear.
Alright, so. God.
It's not even a water, giant friggin' idiot.
So do I have to make a save to get out?
Make a save. No, you just basically slowed. You can touch the bomb. Flick is actually so short he needs to make a save to get out.
Okay, you know what? Fuck this guy. I'm not even giving him the fuck him. She's gonna wad through. Now that she's in the acid,
Yep.
she's gonna focus on lifting Flick out from with his she's gonna go reach down in the acid and grab his legs and try to
Push him up out.
Yep.
Right, so roll me athletics.
Finally, Jesus.
So you bring your hands under Flick. You've managed to find your foot pressing against the shield, and she actually manages to push you out, so you can move one to the left or up. Or whatever.
Oh, sweet.
Right, so you're
Yeah, I
effectively out.
imagine I'm not very heavy.
Should I even bother rolling the save since I'm staying in the acid?
No. And since you're staying in the acid, you actually sink a half a foot. You feel it pulling you under.
Alright. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Agnes.
God, you guys are pains in the ass. A lot of you.
I hate
Up to
days.
here and then charge him. Don't forget, guys, I still have 1 charge on my aura.
I'm gonna pick up Superior Will. Fuck this.
Damn it.
Unfortunately not.
Thank you.
Even yeah.
I can't do anything with my action point, I'm just gonna try and stab him again.
Oh,
Much
definitely.
better.
Same damage.
You immediately come over, miss the first time, and then just get infuriated and bring it across and pierce it into his chest. Turn.
Good morning, Mr. Wait, it's Rowan. Is Rowan just standing underneath him?
Rowan is in the acid.
Basically, Rowan, instead of deciding to walk to shore, she went and basically pushed Flick out of the
Nice. And now I can't do almost anything to him except I can try to push him into the acid like he always wanted. Wait, okay, so which angle can I push him from to get him into the acid?
It'd be tough because if you push him in diagonally, would be most advisable. I'm not sure if you want to push him in on top of Rowan.
It's like this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do that.
Well, isn't this guy flying now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd probably have to knock him prone to get him into the acid now.
Yeah, I'll figure that out later. He needs to suffer. I don't really know what exactly I can do to make. Yeah, I can just do burning spray in a corner on him, so. Go, burning spray.
Yo! Oh,
Wow.
Man, you are
Burning
nailing
spray
the
is
rolls.
hauling it.
21 down. Well, fuck.
It's
You burn another chunk of shadow off of him.
Aaron's gotta carry us.
with that 10 damage turn. You guys just keep getting your blood drained. It'll probably be my
With
turn
CA,
next.
that'd be a 34. Oh, Jesus. So Clara. So Flick. Which one looks worse for wear, Rowan or Flick? I can't see Rowan's bar right now.
Alright, he's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Flick. So she's gonna try and get another Aberrant Howl. And she's gonna. Well, she can't charge when she wants to. So she's gonna try and focus through the sword again, try and get Aberrant Howl to work. 25. She just meets and grants Flick 25 HP and then 5 temp.
Wow.
Yeah. You could actually see the orb growing brighter and brighter as she keeps using more and more powers from it, and her eyes glowing silver.
How about you actually hit with it?
And she just did, so 12 and...
Hit hard. Do something.
I just picture that. Oh, oh, why? 13.
See what I mean?
So
I'll be right back. I need a drink really bad.
so Flick. Ongoing 5.
Okay. Which just takes off the temporary, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sustain, save versus daze, save versus acid. Hey! No longer burning to death. I'm like unconscious or something. Alright, that's my turn.
You're just like busy trying to get rid of the acid. Oh, God. You saw your life flash before your eyes.
Yeah, I'm like stunned. I need a moment.
But no. Ku's phantasm unfortunately dissipates. He can not maintain it in this place. So, Lavitz. He's going to try, and while he's floating there, he's not going to grab with his hands conventionally. He's going to wrap his tendril, or at least attempt to wrap his tendril around Rowan's throat and maintain a grab on her. So, this will be versus reflex. And it does 10 damage on grab. Let's see. So yeah, he's just gonna stay there trying to keep you sinking further down. Rowan. Oh, did we lose him? I hear screaming children.
That's not me, but I don't know if it matters, but I've been forgetting that.
Sorry.
My legs don't work. Anyways,
I've been forgetting to ask you to roll a 1d8 every time he grabs me.
Aha. Alright, so I'll roll 2 to make up for that.
Alright, thank you.
retrospective 1d8s.
Oh my, are you?
That's like a 1 damage because now it's cut in half.
Wow.
Alright, so I don't know if you heard me. You take 10 and then you take another 5 ongoing, and you now cannot move from the acid. And he's trying to physically push you down further.
Me?
Okay, I'm gonna second wind.
He's pushing Rowan deeper into the acid. If she ends up stuck here, she'll be up to her head in acid and have to make either a swim test or a breath save. And she'll be at disadvantage for swim because of her armor.
It's times like this I wish I had some kind of useful ability for this.
Shit. So what do I have to roll to fight him? I feel like she wouldn't really try to attack him in this instance. She would try to break free.
It's athletics versus fortitude and acrobatics versus reflex.
Okay.
And that's a move action.
Yep. So you'd have to downgrade your standard to a move to get out.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, she's not dazed, is she?
No, she's not dazed, but she's grappled. She has to break grapple before she can. Well, that's right. You could shift. If you
Well, yeah, like if you broke it, but breaking it's just a move action. You don't have to, use your standard on it, or unless you're trying to say something else. Like,
no, yeah, like move action to break the grapple, another move to get out of the mire.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, what the? Oops.
I don't think anyone in their right mind would want to be swimming in acid up to their eyeballs.
Yeah.
So 15?
Unfortunately, not.
Of course not.
I actually don't think it's possible. 'Cause remember you rolled that 20 and it missed him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. All right, well, I'll try striking him then.
Alright.
She struggles with the tentacle around her throat, and then tries to swing wildly at him.
25 RCC, that will connect. So as he's keeping the tendril on you, you get a free clear shot on the what was supposedly his leg, and
15 radiant.
immediately sink it in and burn holy light into him.
Don't forget you get +4 health for that.
Oh yeah, yay!
So, since I would imagine you have to end your turn there. Let's see. Roll an endurance with -2.
Luckily, that's a lot better.
Unfortunately, you think you can hold it just for a moment, but your armor pulls you down and you sink your head below the water. I need to double check what breath is.
Wait, how did that happen?
The,
How deep is the water?
it's basically pulling you under, like the muck is sinking you further.
No, but before you said it was like up to her chest, then it went up a foot, and then it just completely covered her?
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors pushing you down. It's like the pool is, he is, and then your armor is.
Okay.
It's like when Tyrion donned the rock armor and he started going under.
I see.
So, let me go double check breath.
I have never had to use the ability on my boots. I'm waiting for it. +5 to athletics.
I need to actually look this up because I was not sure.
There's gonna be a door that won't even know what's coming.
I'm trying to find the breath mechanic here. Didn't think it actually needed.
Oh, okay,
It's probably
so
like
it's-
2+ Constitution rounds or some shit.
It looks like it's you just make a skill check each round, and the DC keeps going up,
Oh, wow.
and it's an endurance check.
Alright, yeah, so just roll endurance. It should be easy enough. 16. Yeah, you easily hold your breath. It's not affecting you. And he's gonna take 5 acid damage from keeping the hold on the tendril on you.
That makes sense.
So, Magnus, you can effectively see Rowan getting forcefully drowned in acid.
What a time to be alive.
And
It won't be for much longer.
I will have to say you are blind unless you want to really keep your eyes open in acid.
I mean, I figured that she couldn't exactly see or hear or do anything.
Yeah.
Holy shit. It's acid pits, man. Revive the dead.
If there's anything left of them.
I don't think
true.
you don't need a physical part of the body in 4E.
Actually you do.
I'm
There's
hard
revive and resurrection. Revive is a physical part of the body, and resurrection is no part.
Sadly,
Go look at rituals again.
there's very little I can do, but I'm gonna shift back 1. See if I can hit him with a staggering note.
Alright.
With that, insanely low chance of like 1 in 4, I guess. Which for me is basically 1 in a million. Yeah, see? This is why I don't use will attacks.
Can you heal Rowan? Like,
I have to be adjacent to her to do that.
And unless he wants to go swimming in acid.
Yeah.
Because she's smack in the middle of that. Alright. So. Turn?
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, second now.
Is Rowan getting grappled still?
Yeah, you could see his tendril quite clearly going into the acid, preventing her.
Alright, then let's
Imagine
force
there's like
Sleepy.
plenty of like surface tension breaking
Oh, yeah.
as she struggles underneath the acid.
Easily.
Considering I probably cannot suplex the spirit, I'm gonna try to push it around with some ice to make it stop. I'll ask it politely at first, but then I'll escalate it. So holy shit, that's a low number. God damn.
So he easily sees you. He's chucking. He's like, panicked about your friend. And as the bowling ball splashes off into the other pool. And, I'm imagine this all.
Now's action point, do it. And, I'm feeling lucky.
Huh?
There we go.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
So after that cocky retort, you immediately send another straight into his torso, and the tendril releases Rowan, and he's pushed right above it, but floats there.
Acidity.
So you are no longer grabbed, Rowan, but you are still submerged and need to make a swim check to get out of there.
Alright, that's my turn.
So Clara,
Saving Private Rowan.
Jesus. She's gonna move up, and she's gonna try.
Is that bitch really trying to block my exit? The fuck?
She's gonna try and do a whirling slash against him. Unfortunately, she'll miss. So she's gonna minor action, reach in, burn herself, grab onto you, and
Oh shit!
she's gonna burn her action point, and she's gonna make a strength check to pull you out. 14, not enough to pull you out entirely, but she gets your head above the acid again. And she's holding onto your armor, so you'll negate the disadvantage from your plate mail being so heavy the next time you try and get out.
Okay.
Flick. How's that daze treating you?
Shitty. Alright. Sustain and my turn.
Ah, fucking those sustains, man. That's what's gonna kill you in the end, you know. Unfortunately, Fu can just not get his magic to work right here. Lavit's infuriated. You can see him raise up a claw like he's gonna attack Clara, and then he immediately stops and then turns to go after Rowan again. At this point, you could quite clearly tell that he does not want to harm Clara more than he has to, and he wants to purely just get rid of you. So he's gonna try a brutal claw on you. So versus AC. Rowan.
Yes.
So this is gonna suck.
Oh, man, it was right on the money. Ugh.
And you could tell he just brings this with pure brute force and rage. 27 damage. As he brings it down, just right on top of you, sinks into your shoulders and chest, and pierces right through you.
You weren't lying when you originally said this guy was really freaking strong.
Yeah. So after that, he's just gonna shift back. And Rowan.
Okay.
You do have assistance still from Clara.
All right. So endurance, or no, athletics.
Yes.
Uh,
Well, you're already above the water, so yeah, athletics, trying to get out of there.
all right.
Yes, you easily make it to the side, finally.
And she's just crawling up onto the side, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna use my third win. Okay, so holy light spreads throughout her body as she receives 16, so that's Okay. Shit. Oh, actually, that's wrong. All right, so I think that's all of my actions. Let's see. Move, minor. Oh, standard. Sweet. I still have my standard.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to try and just get up and swing at this guy. Please don't be a 1. Oh.
So, unfortunately, even though you just got up, you're still a little winded and panicked from the acid. A little bit stings the side of your eye.
She's third-winded.
And you swing, but he manages to fold his body inward, and it goes right past the middle of him.
Demon.
Holy Claude. Alright, so Magnus.
Well, I'm going back to my never use will again clause, and I'm just going to sprint up and charging. Just going to keep stabbing at the fucker until he's dead. Damn it. That was worse.
He sees you coming.
That was worse, but still a 16, I should say.
He sees you coming and immediately you just see his body shift in shadow and just squirm away like a snake.
God damn it.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake. Snake.
Fucking hell.
So, turn.
Dun 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 dun. Done. And burning spray. So I don't have anything better to do. Oh wow, that one might actually miss.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
Yeah, hit with plenty. I'm willing to sack one. That's my turn.
So Clara, she's gonna move up. She's trying to get around him. Unfortunately, she's not in position for advantage. You just see her eyes getting a little more brighter each time. Her eye is oh wow.
Oh.
So, with that, you could see her eyes completely light up as if it were holy light, and she just brings it straight into his back and just devastates him. And you could actually see like one of the tendrils get sliced clean off from his body. Flick. Dazed life.
Yeah, buddy. Sustain and fuck my life. Alright.
Back to Ku. He's just gonna keep safely firing fucking phantasms and.
Oh my god.
Huh?
The Greenwood Juju has returned.
Did you like misroll that? Why does that
I
number
did,
look
but it's still a
fucking
crit,
weird?
so it's gonna hit.
Plus exclamation mark 1.
Crit now! Do it! Just do it! Oh my fucking god. So he now grants comp advantage. Ku's just gonna stay up there. In this emergency, he uses a shadow jaunt.
Is this really an emergency or is he just being a drama queen?
On teleports things to Flick.
Oh my god, if he drinks Flick's blood, I swear to Christ.
And he's
Don't worry, he's used to it.
He's gonna, oh god, he's gonna make a grab for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm like defenseless.
Everybody just cut your wrists and just let your blood flow out. He can't drink it if it's all you wasted.
Alright.
Yeah, hits whatever.
And then That's 10 damage to you as he sinks his claws in, and he'll burn his last action point.
What, Josh?
It's 10 damage.
You're like really quiet.
Hello?
Yeah, you've gotten quiet somehow.
Hello? Can you hear me?
A little bit, but it's like
You're still
really
quiet.
Why? Hello?
Yeah.
There we go.
You might want to lower the volume of the music just a little bit.
Please don't do that. Did that fix it? Or am I still really low?
It's still pretty low.
Not sure why I went so low just now.
Did Skype readjust it for you or something?
I just turned off automatic adjustment.
Oh, that's better.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, the wire just came loose in the back.
Alright, 10 damage and
10 radiant? Or, 10 damage your grab, and he's gonna burn his very last action point.
Finally.
4 action points.
He's a
This
fucking
guy's
lord, man. He took
Yeah.
you all on 1 on 6.
this guy is crazy.
And this is just going to be his brutal hunger. You just see the maw open up again in the back of your head. I'm sure you're thinking like, no, I don't like this one.
I wish I wasn't dazed.
For fortitude. Oh,
Wow.
all right. So he bites, and you actually managed to resist him in your training.
Oh my god.
And he actually does not succeed, but he keeps the grab on you.
Okay.
Thank God both me and Magnus go, so we have 2 chances.
Rowan. He has
Okay.
a friend. Stop him!
Let me see if I can correctly do this.
Stop him now! Heretic.
Dang it, it's only one saving throw, not all saving throws. Okay. So, so Rowan reaches out her hand, and actually in a kind of strange voice, she says, "Arise." So please roll against your dazed with a +2. Flick.
Yep.
Sweet.
Sweet.
The champion has arisen. 1, 2.
Nice. Now I can defend myself.
You're welcome. So yeah, so after she does that, she's going to run forward and try to get a good whack at him. God damn it, man!
Unfortunately, as you come around, he barely is able to withstand the blow of it. You could tell it was about to sink in, but his skin recoils just enough to keep it out. Magnus. Magnus.
Look, I'm sticking to my not using willpower thing, which means I actually have to minor to use bolstering speech again because it gets because my bolstering speech thing for granting temp HP is cancelled if I use staggering note. So minor for that, and then 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then charge. CA and charging.
No way. Oh, fuck yes. Immediately sink the blade right into his back and just shrieks.
Alright, and 4 temp HP to. I don't know, does Flick still have temp HP?
No.
That was immediately burnt from the acid itself.
Alright, we're good. 4 temp HP to Flick.
Thanks.
Especially since he's still held in glass.
Yeah.
Terran.
Oh, Flick's still being grabbed.
He didn't let
Needs
go.
the ice ball evacuation.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot here. When I was moving out of when I was over here and moving out of the liquid, did I put my damage in? It's on my turn that I get hurt, right?
I believe you did, yeah. And then you
Okay.
saved after.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay, I summon the power of the not cursed ice ball to free Flick from the grasps of the evil wraith. Huzzah! Fuck.
So he sees it immediately coming. You aim, and you assume you can probably hit the lower half better, and you immediately see it fan out, and just there's a hole perfectly for the bullet ball.
Oh, come on. Also, just to make sure this shit does not happen again, we all need to stand next to each other. And he can't teleport around and drink blood.
Clara, you can see he's panicking and just feasting on the weakest person that he could find, or at least the most
Vulnerable.
stunned and vulnerable.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not. He sees it coming, manages to basically faint her, and she goes to swing for the tendrils and immediately pulls them away as they start to glide through the shadow. Flick.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do Inspiring Fortitude. So everyone gets 12 temporary hit points, and I use my second one.
Inspire to conspire.
So everyone gets that, and even Ku. Yep, everyone. And that's
What? How much you get?
12.
I'm just like, it's getting pretty bad.
Yeah, I haven't used this ability in a really long time. I guess with my move action, I will try to escape the grapple. Let's see what I have here. I will do. Definitely acrobatics first reflex. Yes!
Only person to break his grapple.
I will shift here.
It's not like I had a chance.
Well, that's because
jeez.
everyone else got dropped in the acid before they could try.
Oh, they will try.
Actually, I won't shift. I just don't want to be grabbed. Yep, I'm good.
Person, immediately sinks the Phantasm into his back and makes his claws dig into him, pulling out pieces of paint into the shadow. So it's Lapis' turn. And you could just see him just reeling in pain and panic. He looks at Flick, almost completely healed now. He's absolutely enraged at this point from that, and then he's just like, "No! I'll take you to the grave with me!" And brutal claws.
Okay.
If you could please have him take 10 radiant damage.
10 radiant and 26 versus you, Flick.
First what?
AC.
That misses. I have 29 AC right now.
Very nice.
And he takes 10 radiant from me, and Flick says in Goblin, "Suck on this."
With one last desperate attempt, you actually see an immediate reaction from that, an immediate interrupt. As the radiant light's coming at him, you see a shadow wall block up and consume the light that is about to hit him. Immediately shatters the shadow wall after that, and now he looks completely winded and out of resources. Rowan.
Oh god.
Before Clara can touch it,
So
I have a bad
praying,
feeling.
praying for any divine guidance. She says, "I fight for justice. I fight for righteousness. I fight for a cause greater than myself. I am the upholder of light, the vanquisher of darkness, and I shall purge this world of evil. It's a 29 hit!
31. You've got CA too.
So that's the killing blow. You want to style it?
That was pretty styled, but
I
yeah.
don't know, that was pretty style.
Pretty
As she
badass.
says this, while holding the coracle close to her chest, she just drops her shield and with both hands just brings down just this hefty, as she screams, smite on his head. And she goes, ah! And light just leaves a trail, the path of the coracle, as it just it's a shadow, just slices through the shadow's head.
So after that, you can see he falls out of ethereal form. The body slumps against the body. You can see the tendrils kick around a little bit. A few tendrils fall into the essence, just slowly being dissolved. His one hand sits on the ground. You can actually see there's almost like a skeleton of blood and shadow. All the shadow slowly becomes solid and falls down as black blood on the ground. And then he slowly just slides one claw reaching towards Flick, and just immediately falls completely limp, and his head slams into the ground at his combat.
And Rowan will walk forward and begin pouring alcohol into the area that he fell, and she'll complete the prayer by saying, "No call shall I fail to answer. No need is too small. My hands heal the wounded, and my blade shall cast judgment." And yeah.
So after that prayer, you kind of hear in the silence now of the room, well, the Coliseum, a small laughter, just. That was very entertaining to watch. I'm so glad you've gotten rid of that little traitor for me. It saves me the trouble of having to take his head myself. And you can now see up above. There's one person looking outside of one of the Coliseum windows.
Oh, afternoon.
And
Jesus Christ.
This is not on the floor with you. It's
Okay.
Okay, he's at the window.
Excuse
yeah,
me.
he's at the window above. You can see him wearing a crown. His
Can you
armor.
vote? Can you make him bigger?
Sure.
I just want to see the detail. What it looks like.
Is he from Kiss?
You could. Oh god.
Okay.
You can see he is quite pale. He does have a crown with one almost instead of all of them being equal spike points on the crown. There's one elongated one on the far left, and he's just looking down at him. I have to thank you. I'm very glad you didn't let him get away, and now that I don't have to deal with him any longer, if you gladly bring the head over to my servants, I'll let you have a choice of reward for slaying him for me and making such a wonderful show of it.
Swear to God, Rowan, if you swing that bloody weapon of yours at this one too.
She's actually, after she finished the prayer, she just falls backwards and is like starfished out on the ground. She's too
Alright.
exhausted from being drowned.
Yes, I guess I'll handle negotiations with the evil vampire lord.
Well, it looks like negotiations were cut short.
It looks like the negotiations failed. The Trade Federation will launch its attack.
So,
Da, 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 da.
when you see the two guards come out, it seems like it sounds basically like tortured wisps of souls have been forced into this armor, and there's just glowing eyes for where the face should be, and it's in front of an open face helmet. And you can see they have quite ornate decorated swords, and they just don't say anything and look expectantly at the body.
Alright, I guess let's just go along with this for right now. I'll pick up the head and hold it out to them.
So, one will approach.
Poor Tyrion doesn't get to keep the head.
One will approach and
Yeah, I know.
open up a.
What the? What just?
And that's what it sounds like inside the armor. So.
What the?
I'm sorry, they're escaping my torture dungeon.
They have those in Australia too. I have like 3 of those underneath my house.
So one reaches into what looks like a bag and pulls out a jar similar to what you saw in the Golem of the Toymaker.
Wait, what?
And it's actually large enough for the skull of Lavitz. And he opens up the jar and holds it out and then just waits for you to put it in.
Rowan's gonna weakly go like, "Don't do it."
What does it matter?
So sorry, I'm back. What happened?
I'm apparently putting a skull in a box now.
A
The
jar
screams
that-
of the damned were coming from outside that window.
I mean, like, are we really in any condition to fight a guy who's stronger than Lavitz right now?
Fuck no.
Like, we might as well see what's going on. So yeah, I'll put the skull in this box.
So as soon as you put it in the jar, it's quite a clear cylinder. You can see it screw the top on, and almost instantaneous arcane enchantment seals the brain perfectly. And you can see the rest of the viscous fluid inside of it digests all the flesh and bone and leaves only the brain. And immediately puts it in the bag and steps back, and the other one steps forward and pulls out a few pieces of interesting equipment. There's a scimitar, a very nice, ornate-looking longsword, and a crown. And you can hear what looks like a man up above in the Colosseum. You can choose one of 3, and you could take whatever Lavitz's body had on him. I don't need any of his urgent trinkets for study.
I mean, there's nobody else
think
to
we
fight
should-
any. I'm going with the crown.
I think we should investigate them first.
Do you mind if we look at them for a minute? Like, we're pretty well trained in magic.
Of course, it's only right you have a chance to inspect your reward before selecting.
Yeah, sure. Alright.
So, you can roll Arcana to check a 3.
I don't have Flick here, but I do have Magnus, the one with the best Arcana roll. On
Oh
working
yeah,
together.
but the cursed Arcana roll, you mean?
Yeah, of course.
Both roll Arcana since you're both right there checking it out.
Let me just make sure that I'm getting my Arcana.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't think I can do better than you. Like, I'd have to also roll a 20.
So,
Oh!
okay, so you're dead even with that.
Wow.
Both of you
Holy
know
shit.
exactly what these 3 items are. The crown itself is as you're studying, is a gold circlet and a few risen points on it on the template on the wall. It's a crown of whispers, and you would know that on the properties of that, you gain a +2 item bonus to diplomacy and insight checks. And the power daily minor action, you gain a +2 item bonus to attack rolls with a charisma-based power you've used before the end of your turn. The bonus increases to +3 if the power has the charm keyword.
Oh dear.
that's pretty decent.
That crown could give me 20 diplomacy.
Jesus Christ.
The scimitar is quite odd-looking. The entire blade is black, and you recognize it as death ore, as a death steel weapon +2.
Now, since I know nobody in our party would even use a one-handed weapon, and also Rowan's the only one that would, and Rowan probably would not wield something made out of death steel ore, we might as well just skip over that.
And,
Isn't Death Steel the necrotic one?
Yeah, probably.
when you deal damage this weapon attack using this weapon, the damage ignores necrotic resistances.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking evil.
then the longsword is a gleaming weapon, +3. Blade of this weapon shines like liquid silver.
I kind of want it.
On a crit, it does 1d6 radiant damage. It is known very well as a holy blade. The attack power, radiant, daily, no action. Trigger, you hit a creature with a melee attack using this weapon. Effect, the creature takes 2d6 radiant damage and it is blinded until the end of your next turn.
What
I
the
really want
heck?
it.
Why does a
Honestly,
Why do you
I
think
really
he's
don't know.
getting rid of it? He's like, this is shit. I can't even use this. Just give it to those heroes over there.
You can definitely recognize that the gleaming longsword is definitely not of the make like the other two items are. The crown and the death steel seems more like same craftsman.
I want the sword, honestly. I want the
Considering how I
sword.
really can't use either item, I guess it's up to you. Now the rest of us can really use any of that shit, so.
Well, I want the longsword. That'd
Take
be
it.
pretty badass. The bonus to it will, like the +3 will negate the -1 I'll get for not using a song blade. But I can use it as an implement still because of my sword mage multi-classing.
So you go over and select that, I assume?
I'll take that.
So you see Magnus go over, and after mulling it over a little bit and discussing it, you just pick up the longsword. And immediately after picking up, before you even have a chance to even flinch or look at the other, he quickly puts the other two away back in the bag, and both immediately turn around and start marching off down the hall, and disappear out of sight. And you just see the gates shut on their own.
Alright, let's go look at what Spiritus had on his body.
And you could just hear the man above him like, I have to thank you very much one more time, mortals. I may come to you again if I need anything. You seem quite adept at dealing with unruly servants.
Excuse me, sir, can I be frank? I don't mean to be rude, but are you a vampire?
And he just gives a hearty laugh. Asking if I'm a vampire. How does anyone living in this land not know that I am king of it? And of course, only vampires rule the overhalls of Shadowfell and the deepest, darkest areas.
Oh, is this Shadowfell? Is this why this place felt so weird?
He takes a moment to study you all a little more thoroughly. You could tell he has a very easy time seeing you, even in the darkness of this place.
That's not creepy.
Outsiders. And he kind of licks his lips for a moment. Where did you come from?
If you still promise to let us leave, I'll tell you. Because I really don't want to be trapped in another plane for the rest of my existence.
It is tempting to choose one of you to eat. Where you're from. I know many ghoul lords who'd enjoy having your flesh. That's quite a delicacy. Fresh living blood. And he just
And
kind of licks his lips again, like, though you did do me a service of having to spare stress on my soldiers and me having to get involved. So, I guess this one time should be an exception since you were such a help in this matter.
do you still want to know how we got in?
Of course.
So we went down into a crypt and we found a portal in a basement that two of our magic users managed to decrypt and let us get in here. Very well hidden door, might I add.
So we're gonna lose Ken in a moment, so hurry this up a little bit more. So you could definitely see Clara's practically unnerved, and even though the king himself, you could tell, wishes to enjoy your flesh. Well, I must stop myself before I get too excited and do something against my own word. Enjoy the compliments of that little vagabond. Maybe we'll run into each other again. I really do hope to run into you again. And you just kind of see him disappear out of sight as he turns around and goes into the back of the Colosseum window. With that, you do see a few compliments of Lavitz's body. And before anything else, you actually see Clara come over and sink her sword into his back.
Fucking knew it.
Sink her sword into his back, and you could actually see what was left of the black blood completely drain into the sword.
I fucking knew she was gonna do that. Holy shit. The second you get a blood-drinking sword and you decide you have to find one target that's in another effing dimension, of course you want to have the sword drink its blood. It's so fucking...
And with that, you do kind of see one rune mark appear at the base of the hilt of that sword. And she looks at all of you like, well, obviously he's all yours, and I think we should be getting back now for your reward after you've thoroughly taken whatever you want from him. And you could actually see her walk off more spryly, smiling, before you even get a chance to reply to that.
I get the feeling we might need to deal with whatever the hell she just did.
And yeah, because you literally just saw blood being drunk by the sword itself. It's not like she said anything.
I mean, yeah, it's sort of fueled by blood. That's really fucking disturbing. Anyways, let's take his shit and let's get out of here.
Yeah. So you just see Ku fly down, kind of help Rowan up. Like, come on!
I'm just imagining him just like making that sound to Rowan's face, like trying to shake her, like.
So we'll leave off here since Ken, you have to go.
Yeah.
I'll just read off the list of things you find on him.
And the XPs.
The XP
Probably
sits, it's one target. It's actually going to be quite hefty. It's 4,000 for him.
And plus we were like 200 or 300 away from level 8.
We were like 1,000 away from level 8.
Slavitz is worth 4,000.
Each or just total?
No, we were 300 off leveling.
Yeah, 300.
If he's worth 1,000, then that's
Maybe I was
straight
thinking
up 1,000 each.
Yeah, 1,000 each of you.
Sweet.
So, let's
So
see.
we're level 8 now.
So with
And
that,
I'm gonna have to punch all of my fucking macro. With my one macro with 1,000 different fucking things in it. That's gonna be fun.
on
Fine.
Lavitz, he had a loam weave armor +2 cloth. It's daily minor action power. Uses power to target within 10 squares of you that is standing on soil or sand, grasping arms of earth and entangling vines. Sees the target and is restrained save ends. So that's what you saw earlier. The Choker of Eloquence +2 to Fortitude, Reflex, and Will properties. Gain an item bonus to Bluff and Diplomacy checks equal to the item's enchantment bonus. Power daily free action. Use this power after you roll a Bluff or a Diplomacy check. Reroll that check using the second result, even if it's lower. And finally, one last thing: the Horned Ring.
Ooh.
Item slot ring. Properties. You use a teleportation power as long as the destined space within the range you have seen the space before. You no longer need the line of sight to that space. However, if you attempt to teleport to an occupied space, the teleportation attempt fails, and the power is expended. The utility.
Alright, well, that's going to Flick.
Utility power teleportation, daily move action. You teleport to any location in Undermountain you have seen before.
Oh, wait, Undermountain? What the hell's that? Oh, that's pretty sweet though. That's really cool. Like that. All right, guys. Well, I will see you tomorrow for Warhammer, but I gotta get to bed.
I have to go to
Heresy!
sleep right now, so
Well,
see you guys
Have a
later.
good night, kid.
So, yeah.